Welcome everybody to the first video in a series of videos called the Klone series. In this first video, we'll take a look at my first and second run in the TK24. We'll take a look at the basic steps of what it took for me to get results like this for my first run. But first, I'd like to give a big shout out to those that have taken the time to offer information on helping me learn how to clone successfully. On that note, big shout out to ADHD, School Crop, J Hill, and last but not least, Grow Boss, of course. With the information these four gentlemen provided, it wasn't difficult to find the fundamental building blocks to having a great run. One of the most important things, and I can't express it enough, all four of these gentlemen agree on this: only take healthy clones from healthy plants. If you take shitty clones from shitty plants, you're going to get shitty clones. So it's best to start there. Make sure you grow a healthy mother plant. Knowing this from the start, I believe helped me exponentially. So my suggestion is choose wisely. Some folks don't have the ability to grow multiple mother plants like myself. I can only have one at a time, so I have to make sure that that mother plant is exactly what I want of it. Some may have room for multiple or several mother plants, but the fact remains the same: only take clones from healthy plants. These are what my roots look like after 14 days in the Turbo Klone. I must say, pulling out healthy clones for the first time was a great experience, and something that made me want to do this over and over again. Here are the first 16 clones that I took out of the TK. I prepped the soil same as I would if I was doing a transplant, got everything ready, and started putting them in their cups. Some of the roots were so bulky that they didn't fit well in the cups with the dirt. There are some methods to resolving this which we'll cover in a future episode. With the first run at a close, I was eager to get the next run going. Here's the end result of that first go. These are some of the ones I liked a lot and ended up keeping. At this point, it was time to get everything reset and good to go for the next run. Emptying out the water and the solution from the previous run and getting everything cleaned out was a must. After cleaning everything out, it was time to put the pump back in and get it all set up. Pouring the water in was next, about 2.5 gallons. After that, I was reapplying the solution that I needed to get it going. Klone solution is a must. I use it every time. Along with that, I use Orca as well. At the time, this is what I was using to test the pH in my water. The mix I used was a couple glugs of Klone and a little bit of Orca. Now it was time to take more cuts to make more clones. One of the things I find of value that I'm learning to do is to train a mother plant correctly. And when I say correctly, I mean if you can train a plant to give you more clones, then why not do so? A lot of you understand how I feel about training plants and where I put the value at in growing. And I feel the same with growing a mother plant. There's a lot of things we can do to make it a better plant, a more healthy plant for taking clones and cuttings off of it. With this plant I'm showing right here being my first mother plant that I've created, I feel like I've learned a lot to where the next one's going to be much better. My biggest holdback in taking a mother plant or creating a mother plant is room. I don't have much space in my grow area. I'm using my closet for my cloning area, so it's kind of compacted in there. There's not a whole lot of wiggle room. With that being said, I see a couple things I'm going to be doing different next time around. With the next batch of cuttings ready to go, it was time to dip them in the Klone gel. I fully drenched them in the Klone gel and then set them aside to start processing them into the plugs. I took one cutting out at a time and put one in each puck at the very center of it and put it in its place in the TK. Learning how to make a mother plant, take cuttings, and make successful clones was a great experience, and I appreciate all you guys checking this out and giving me the time and effort. If I had to rate the Turbo Klone 24 site, I would give it a 10 out of 10. This thing is delivered on all aspects, and if anything, I plan on buying a second one. They offer a variety of sizes from 24 to 48 all the way up to 144. If you all would like to see more like this, please let me know by liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell. Also, if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. And if there's anything you'd like to see in a future episode, please let me know there as well. Again, thank you to the four gentlemen who helped me out with this cloning venture. I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to any future information you guys want to share with me. After all, sharing successful knowledge is what we're all about here on this channel. I look forward to expanding this series and figuring out anything we can to making cloning easier for us all. Thank you guys and see you next time.